Green Bay Packers reported revenue of $226 million last year from the NFL's national TV deals. Total revenues for the club, $375 million. We're assuming here that all NFL teams got that TV revenue, that it was split evenly. It is a socialistic system the NFL lives under, so they each got around $226 million from the national TV deals last year alone. It's good to be an NFL owner these days, really good. It's good to be a sports owner, period, because most, if not all of these franchises appreciate in value because of these national TV deals, as well as a lot of local TV deals. What team in what sport, not one particular team, but what sport, pro sport, would you like to be an owner in?
It wouldn't be baseball.
Why not?
No salary cap. So if I'm an owner,
and a really strong
I got to
union.
compete against the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. They're spending. I don't want to be Dick Monfort.
And a really strong union.
I don't want to be a cheap guy in a league or whatever, unless you want to put up with all the grief, and I don't want to do that. Hockey, I'm the fourth sport. I don't want to own a hockey team.
And still hard to make money in hockey.
Yeah. So it's down to two. NBA franchise, and I would have naturally said NFL franchise until the Clippers sold for $2 billion. So that's more than NFL franchise and stuff. NFL franchise. I want to be part of a $7 billion industry. I want to have a draft that's meaningful. I want to have a stadium that's built by the public that they let me play in. I want to have the biggest TV contract in all of sports. I want guaranteed ticket sales every year, 60, 70,000. I want all of the glamour that goes with the NFL. I don't think there's any doubt. I don't know how anybody could say anything else. Specifically, I'd like to own the Miami Dolphins or the San Diego Chargers. Why? Because I'd like to live there.
Nice weather, yeah.
I don't want to own the Green Bay Packers. I know you're loyal people, but I don't know. I don't want to have to sit there.
Maybe a domed stadium in Green Bay. I'd think about it. But
because
you still have to live there.
You still have to drive to the game. Kidding. You have to get out of a car and walk for a while.
Still wear the parka, shovel the sidewalk, the whole deal. You know how much I love baseball. And if I had my druthers, all things being equal, it would be a baseball team.
Here we go. You know Here we go again, Les.
Phil Anschutz was once asked if he'd like to own a baseball team. And his answer was absolutely not. The work stoppages, the strength of the players' union, no salary cap. That's probably why I would pass on a baseball team.
Did you read that somewhere that he actually said that? Because he never was quoted by anything.
I didn't read it somewhere. I've heard it from somebody close to him.
Okay, because I've talked to him. He doesn't want to own any franchise.
He doesn't
even want to own the Kings. He doesn't even want to own the MLS franchises. He's sold off his music game. He doesn't even want to own Anschutz Entertainment. He wants to get rid of all of that. So
I'd probably go NFL for the same reason you did. It's a $10 billion industry that the commissioner says could be a $25 billion industry by the year 2025.
By the time they settle the Tom Brady matter, it might be a $25 billion.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. The appreciation of baseball franchises has gone through the roof. The Rockies, 23 years ago, were bought. The franchise was established for an expansion fee of $95 million. What do you think the Rockies are worth right now?
Well, I know, about $700 million.
Right. It's a pretty good return on investment in just 23 years.
What did Pat Bowlen pay for the Rockies?
For the Broncos?
80
or 85 mil?
$64 million.
That's all? I thought I remember reading 80, 85. Okay, well,
$64 million.
Same neighborhood. Now it's worth $1.45 billion according to Forbes. Okay, it's a pretty damn good return on investment.
So that's a better return than the baseball team.
That's 30 years, yeah.
The Avalanche and the Nuggets combined, do you know what they sold for? Including the Pepsi Center? Including the Pepsi Center.
Something like 350, was it 350 mil?
250.
250? Yeah.
So you got two franchises. What are they worth now?
Well, the return on those investments is good, but it's nowhere near as good as the
Okay, the
baseball
Pepsi Center's probably
and the
worth
football.
more than the other two, even though it's old now.
Yeah.
I would guess the Nuggets are worth, if he decided to sell them, if Kroenke said, I'm going to sell each piece. The Pepsi Center with the land and everything and the dates, and you still have those franchises and everything, $500 million would be what the Pepsi Center would sell for. What would the Nuggets sell for? $400 million.
Yeah.
What would the Avalanche sell for? $325
Yeah,
million.
you're probably talking the three entities under Kroenke are probably worth close to what the Broncos are worth, $1.45 billion. Maybe a little less.
$1 billion.
Yeah, maybe a little less. Yeah.
And
So I'd go football.
I wouldn't give it that much. I would say it's a little bit below that would be my guess.
Yeah.
I think we could go to Forbes magazine and find out what the two franchises, they rank every franchise in every sport, but that would be an educated guess on our parts.
Yeah.
But so I want to own a football team because it's going to value. And you know what I'd do with that football team? Do you know what I would do with the football team?
What would you do?
Move it to Los Angeles because what would it be worth then?
Oh yeah, no
Over
doubt.
$2 billion because the Dodgers sold for over $2 billion. The Clippers sold for over $2 billion.
Yeah, much more lucrative market.
I would.
Well, why do you think Stan Kroenke wants to move the Rams
exactly.
there?
When I explain to people, they go, "I don't know why he moved from St. Louis. He's going to have a franchise that's going to be worth between $3 and $4 billion.
Yep.
It's going to go up in value 3 or 4 times by just moving it to Los Angeles.
Especially if he's the only team there.
So
Yeah.
I want to own, not only do I want to own a team, that's why I was going to be specific. San Diego or St. Louis, maybe the Raiders. Those would be my top 3. Dolphins after that because I like Joe Stonecrap. I'd eat their
If you own the Raiders, you inherit all the Raiders fans. I don't think I'd want that.
No. You're going somewhere else.
I know, but there are Raiders fans everywhere, and they all dress the same way.
I don't care.
And they're all missing the same number of teeth.
You've hung out with them. Those are people like motorcycle gangs in Colorado. They're really dentists and doctors and stuff like that. They're
More
not
cartoonish
goofs.
than anything.
Yeah, I mean I talk to them in the parking lot. They're normal people who dress up like characters, like you do when you go
Like
to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got Jonah ready to go? Well, you tell me.
Yeah, Papa John's, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, let's talk about
Okay, great.
pizza. All
Okay.
live guests are brought to you by Papa John's, and we're going to have a live guest in just a moment. We're going to work it out, and we love the fact that when we have a live guest somewhere in the world, we get pizza here.